Hey everyone, it's Memorial Day.
Good morning.
And we're actually at home today. We had some Airbnb guests check out yesterday, so we decided to come home and spend the day getting ready to have family over to have a barbecue in just a little bit. I wanted to take a minute and remember those who've given the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Today is about honoring them. So I'd like to say thank you to all those who've done that for us. We are a great nation today because of them, and we should always remember that. So anyway, we're at home today, and I thought that maybe a good topic of conversation might be what kind of thought we put into buying campers when we bought our campers, because we've mentioned before that we're on our third camper now. And I thought maybe we'll just take a second and talk about the thought process that we put into each one of those. So when we got ready to buy our first camper, we didn't really know much about campers. Our main goal was to find a camper that was relatively inexpensive but new. We got home after going tent camping one weekend, and we started looking for campers. We actually found a camper. It's a wolf pup up in Calera at RV Roadway that we wanted to go look at, and so we drove up that day or the next day to take a look at it, and we had decided it was somewhere around $15,000. We didn't put a lot of thought into what we wanted in the camper. All we really were thinking about at the time was camping and how much it cost. So we looked at the wolf pup and we're about ready to sign the papers, and we walked through another camper that was in the showroom, and the salesman said, "You know, we got a small one outside just about like that."
And I said, I want to go see it.
So we went to look at it. It wound up being a Surveyor Legend. I don't remember the model number, but it was about 18 foot long. It had one slide.
And the wolf pup didn't have a slide at all, so that was the biggest decision between those two.
Right, and so they were about the same price, and we jumped on it. I mean, we just said, this is what we want. We didn't spend a lot of time. This is right at the beginning of the pandemic. So the prices of the campers probably hadn't been affected too much yet. But what we wound up getting again was a Surveyor Legend. It was about an 18-foot inside camper. It was basically one room plus a bathroom. The dinette was the guest bed. And the bed that we had for our bedroom
open.
And so basically it was just one room, and that was fine for a while because we were just planning on camping at that time every now and then. It wasn't going to be a camper that we stayed in all the time. So we started camping,
and we liked it, and we started camping more,
and then
camped more.
And then toward the end of the summer, I guess early fall, is when we made the decision to start Airbnb-ing our house out. And by, I don't know, October or so, all of a sudden we were being in our camper more than we were in our house. So that small of a camper, at the time we had 2 dogs.
And a German Shepherd, a big dog, and a small dog.
And if we were camping close to home, Cecilia might have to go out a lot to either play tennis, or she would be going to show houses, and then I'd be at the camper with the dogs. And if it was raining while she was gone, me and the dogs had to get cozy in that camper. And that leads into another episode of this, to talk about why we chose to go get our second camper and the thought process behind it, because it really took a lot more thought before we bought the second one, because we sort of knew what we were doing or what we wanted in a camper.
Because once we got that first camper, it was easy to see the things that we wished we had, so we would make a wish list, or we'd have a column for must-haves and want-to-haves on our next camper, and we sort of went from there.
Right, so watch for our next episode to talk about what drove our decision to get another camper and the thought process, or what was on our checklist for the second.
And happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.